Good morning! Are you singing with your own voice? Some pondering here today about our lives. First of all, gently does it. Let's enter this beautiful scene. And right in the context of this beautiful scene, thunder and lightning. And we're waiting for a heavy day of rain. And even though there's a storm coming, I can say to you, welcome to sunrise stroll and chat here at the Sea of Galilee. Amazing variety. Are you singing with your own voice? Soter surely is barking with her own voice. She won't even imitate the jackals. She won't imitate the crows. Can you hear the thunder? I'm not sure how long we'll be outside here. If it rains heavily, I think I will go inside to relieve the camera from any danger. This bird is up there in the sky waiting to dive for a fish or something. I think she's got breakfast. And there are two of them challenging each other for the breakfast now. Ooh, these guys flew right by me there. they might be back. The sky is gorgeous today. So much variety with so much cloud. And I think we're going to see sunrise. We were threatened with 90% rain at 5 a.m. this morning, and that has changed. But the rain is just around the corner. It's definitely going to be coming. The first thing I saw when I came out the door this morning was lightning. So here we are at the Sea of Galilee on this very special Sunday morning. And every day is so special. Every day entails a great gift and mystery for us. And every person has a great gift and mystery. But sometimes we don't think like that. We think that the other people have a better mystery than we have a more important mystery than we have. We don't realize that each of us has a very important mystery, a very important gift. And that we have a certain time to use that gift. And that time doesn't last forever. It's just now. So we need to use our gift now. And you have a gift that nobody else has. That's actually the big teaching of the parable today of the talents. How much time do we spend comparing? How much does he have? How much does she have? She's much smarter. She has better social skills. She cooks such splendid meals. If only I could have her hair. How much time and energy do we spend doing that? And you know what that does? It does something. Hey, we got these guys. There, you got them. Oh, there were more. Second batch. So how much time and energy do we spend? And you know what the harvest we reap from that investment of time and energy? Frustration, sadness, even depression, even giving up, because we're comparing with others the amounts we got. And we're not focused on the gift I got to develop. And sometimes the amount of time and energy spent complaining and comparing and being dissatisfied means I don't have any time left to develop my talent. And it gets buried, real deep, buried. You know, every time Soter gets an extra bone, she goes out and buries it. I don't think she buries anything right here. Nature teaches her enough not to do that. But she goes, I don't know how many things she has buried in our garden. So let the sun rise today on your talent, on your gift. There'll be plenty of rain and dark clouds today, and thunder and lightning. But let the sun rise on your talent. What do you think are the best ways to accomplish that step, that attitude in life to work with one's own talents? See those birds? They're not the migration groups, I don't think. Okay, I got my first drop, so I think I'll move a little bit from here. We'll keep our eye on the sun. So I would suggest that one of the most important things to do in this regard is to be thankful. And to be thankful for everybody's talent that everybody gets, because our talents are for everybody. Oh, there's the sunrise. Let the sun rise on your talent today. Even if all around it's beginning to rain, even if there are all kinds of problems, because your talent is very important today. We all need your talent. We need your smile from between the clouds. Now it's getting a little, the drops are multiplying. You hear the thunder? I think we'll go inside Duke and Altum now. So I'm taking you in through the sacristy, people. Well, here's Father Alonso getting ready for Mass.
Morning, Father.
Morning, Father. There are people from all over the world here watching you dress for Mass.
All right. That's
So Father's putting on the alb, and the alb is the white robe that reminds us of our baptism. Like the children going to First Communion, like the bride in her white dress, like the priest being ordained, and like the moment when we are brought into the church, wheeled in our coffin, dressed in white. The coffin is draped with a white cloth to remind us of our baptism. So now it'll be nicer to see the rain from the inside. This is the tabernacle here, and it's open because we do not have the Eucharist here right now. It's in a side chapel. We had it there all summer because of the heat and for our prayer. So that we could cool a smaller room rather than this big space, as we didn't have visitors. And you know the reason for that. Just setting up the tripod here, people. There we go. And so Father Alonso will pray for your intentions. He is that kind of person. He is always focused on serving others. I don't think we'll have a rainbow yet, but we'll probably have rainbows today. So here we are in Galilee. You can see the raindrops are falling on my head. Well, no, I'm inside now. That was a famous little song when I was a child. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Also, the infinity pool was empty all summer because of the shutdown, the lockdown. But now the rain has brought back this much water into the pool at the moment. So you can see it's a rainy sun. In Ireland, we get lots of rainy suns. And it's an early morning rainy sun. And eventually all the clouds are going to shut that out, but the sun will keep shining. So I'd like to go back to the text today of the parable of the talents. And one person gets 5 talents. And a talent was a lot of money. Maybe we could call it $1 million. At least psychologically, it would have that kind of impact or more. And then another person gets 2 talents. And another person gets 1 talent. So people get different talents. And you know the way the story works out, that it didn't matter what each one got, but what each one did with what they got. So that's why it's such a distracting habit and tendency and completely off target to compare talents. We can compare talents in the sense of taking stock of the wonderful talents others have and say, thanks be to God. What a marvelous creator we have that made roses red and violets blue and other roses white and other ones yellow. Green birds and blue birds and black birds and big birds and small birds, and they all sing differently. A priest friend of mine, Father Vincent, who is now in Dublin, we worked a lot together in Central Europe, and he put out a little video for this weekend, and he asks, are you singing with your own voice or singing with another's? And he tells a story of how one day he met this famous Italian singer. Oh Lord, I just forgot his name, and it won't come to me right now. Maybe it will come. And he was so moved, and when I had the opportunity to shake his hand and say hello, and Father Vincent had worked a lot in Italy, so he was able to chat with him a little bit for a moment. And in his heart he was saying to our Lord, he says, let me sing, and you know the name of this guy, you know this guy, he's absolutely totally famous. And he was saying to our Lord, let me sing like this guy, give me his voice to sing at Mass, to sing in church, not to sing like him in the shower or in the car, but to sing like him for your glory and praise. And then later on he felt, so he had great courage when he went to lead Mass the next day, and he started to sing, but it wasn't it wasn't the voice of this famous Italian singer. It was Botticelli, right? Botticelli. What's his name? Tell me his name. Botticelli. And he was saying, Botticelli is the artist, right? So he was saying, he woke up to the fact that he was singing with his own voice as he was, there was no change, there was no miracle there, And then he felt that God was telling him, sing with your own voice. Sing with your own voice. And every one of you have a talent. Maybe you're an aging grandma and you can't do all the activity you did 20 years ago or 50 years ago. Or maybe you're right now out of a job and you can't do the work and be the joy for all the people where you were working before. Or maybe you're not well and you're in bed and you can't cook a meal for the family. Well, you have a talent for today. Use that talent. Don't bury it in sadness and comparing and complaining. Take out that talent, don't bury it, and use it today. And I would suggest that one of the most important talents we have right now, and I'm not inventing this, okay, is the most important talent, the most important gift entrusted to us of all the gifts. When people are looking at the different gifts they have in the community of Corinth, and they have prophetic gifts, and others speak in tongues, and others do miracles, and all kinds of different gifts. And Paul points out that the bigger gifts are faith, hope, and love. And some people often are very tested in their faith. They're up and down, they're doubting or whatever. They're assailed by questions, by skepticism. It doesn't mean they don't have faith. They might even have an awful lot of faith and be growing very strongly through these challenges. But they might have very great hope. They might have somehow a great confidence, or they might have a special tender love that notices needs of others. And St. Paul says the greatest gift is love. And there's a famous proverb about love. Love is first of all in deeds, not in words, and much less in looks and charm. Love is deeds. And that's what the first reading is all about. The woman in the home, all the things, the million things a woman does to make a home work. And we've got into a culture today where it says, oh, that's nothing. You need to go out and drive a bulldozer to be a woman, or you need to fly a satellite or fly a kite or something. You know, there's a million details of love. Love is deeds. Love is not position in society. Love is not charm. Love are not looks. Love is not likes on Facebook that you get. Love are deeds of service and kindness and goodwill and forgiveness and inspiration to others. Sing with your own voice. Everyone is capable of loving. Look at how much love a Down syndrome person exudes. It's just amazing. A Down syndrome person, how much love a Down syndrome person just radiates. It vibrates through the room. Sing with your own voice. Sing with your own voice. Even if you're not well today, even if you're very laid up, sing with your own voice. What a gift. Take out the talent you have and don't let it get buried by any clouds, and let your light shine. And it can be just a word of encouragement. It can be a wink. It can be a smile. It can be an approving word for somebody who tried their best and it didn't work out 100%. How much love you can give today. This is the big talent, the huge talent, the talent we are all called to develop and live. And it will reflect all around us. People, thank you so much for joining us. We are longing to see your face, Lord. Come, and you are coming today to many people through the little acts of love that you want me and enable me to provide and give, because you are the fountain of love. Thank you, people. God bless you. See you later. Heading over to Instagram now.